All right. Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. I said, listen, I got all this tissue stuff by me. All this tissue, cleaning up. All right. So we're back with a new episode. You guys, I just got off of work. Sorry I did not give you all a video earlier today because they want all employees to stay in the building, to only leave when it's time to clock out. So I'm just complying with the rules. I didn't really like it because I love to be in my car on my lunch break to get out the building, but I do understand it due to health concerns, okay? Today, I will really I'm praying for every healthcare worker that is out there is very serious. And I also want to say this to every healthcare worker, you have to have a me time. Let me talk about my weekend. Everybody was talking about, who was that dude? Wiley was a baby. That dude was me. I wasn't linked up with nobody. I literally took 2 days off to watch some shows, watch some movies, take a shower, chill, just having some me time because I have been under extreme stress working in a healthcare setting, under extreme stress. So I needed some time to take some days off from YouTube, from social media, and just really think and be able to just watch some shows and just kick it with myself because I've been neglecting self by doing shows. And every single morning I'm getting up doing a morning show. I'm doing this and I'm on Patreon. I'm doing this. So it's like, and I found myself creatively not able to create because I was spending so much time doing everything and don't take breaks. And so one thing that I've learned from that weekend, it is okay to take time off 2 days on that. Some of y'all ain't gonna believe that I was by myself, but I was. Some of y'all, I could have just got up here and lied and said I was with somebody, but I was with me. Even if I was, I ain't gonna tell y'all unless I ain't gonna tell y'all. I probably would tell y'all. Y'all know how I do. It all depends upon how I feel. But if I did have somebody, best believe I would have put it on camera. But no, but I had to spend a time with me, having a me moment because I've been under extreme stress, and yet I'm getting blessings and having meetings, getting different opportunities that I never thought would be possible for Wiley. So a lot of stuff, I'm like, really, is this a dream? Let me take a break. And I'm seeing that my channel is growing. Like when I tell you that when I took those 2 days off, my phone was ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. People was DMing me, and every time that happened, I'm like, why are these people contacting me? What do these people want? And I have to remind myself that I have a show that is gaining in popularity, and people look forward to me because I spoiled y'all by coming on every single day. So me taking 2 days off, it's just like I took 2 years off. But I have to remind myself, like, why is all these people calling me? And I love it now because I'm like, I'm gonna have this show. And every time, I don't matter about the videos. What I can tell when that I have a show that's popular or a show that I reach people is when I take a break, they reach out to me. That's when I know that I have a show and I'm not the same Wiley I was 7-8 years ago, okay? So when I take a break, baby, I'm getting the DMs. D, where you at? We worry. The streets is hot. The streets is popping. And I say, I thank God that I have people that are concerned generally about my well-being. That felt so good. So it felt like it was an honor. It was a privilege to do that and everything like that. So a lot of people thought I had the Rona. No, I was really just reflecting, praying, and just a little bit of anger because I don't like how they treating people, because a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost restaurant jobs, their jobs. A lot of people don't have no money coming in, but unemployment. We all know unemployment is not your full paycheck, right? So it's a lot been going on for a lot of people, and yet you're working with people that's already sick and they can't see their loved ones. That's even more troubling for us. And for that, I know people was inviting me to Sean Chat and different ones because he was interviewing somebody, and I'm like, okay, I'm not watching the interview. The person is boring. A lot of questions I would ask the individual, but again, I don't really see the purpose. I will say this about the interview. I didn't watch the interview, but I will make this statement. I found it confusing with this particular person because when he was a part of TSCC, very confusing because a lot of dirt he did. He could clean it up because VS is gone for 3 years, but a lot of things he gave VS to talk about, which is very dangerous because he gave her the information. A lot of information that she would talk about on her show, she got that from that individual. From that individual. So if we're going to interview somebody, interview and ask the right questions. Interview and ask the right questions. Because y'all keep talking about VS is this boogie woman. VS is this boogie person. No, he was the one that was giving her the tools to do that talking. If we're going to have an interview, lay it all out on the table of the things that he did, even to 7 stars. He was one of the major ones, including the ones that had the bloody panties. You know, she was one of the ones that tracked down court documents and articles and gave that stuff to VS. VS was the face of it because she was the mouthpiece because they delivery ain't hitting no nothing. Okay? VS was the mouthpiece of the delivery, but when it came to that research, that came from him. And if you're going to have an interview, be truthful. Now, I'm not going to, many things I'm not going to let people accuse VS of doing, and I would defend her. I would defend her in this regard. A lot of that stuff she said is because what that person sent her in that email and her inbox. He would even give her information to give to me, and I will post the stuff on my website. So let's not sit here and all that, because she had help for her to be a boogie woman, because she's a woman. She had a lot of help, and he was, and that help came from that interview that did the interview. So they don't want my opinion about the interview, because you might not like me after I give my opinion. I just give my opinion. And used to be sent through that. Are we going to get to how did you pay the money to get this information? And you on a fixed income, but you made sure to fix part of your income to dox people to interview them. The dox people, and VS would do it. And VS got the blunt of it. So he easily can go and build a whole nother platform because he wasn't the face of it, because his delivery wasn't on nothing. His delivery ain't hitting on nothing. Like, he can't deliver anything. He just never was my type of person, of content, and he never liked me from day one. I get it, because I'm an entertainer, and sometimes you're going to be upset and angry with a person that you can't be. And I remember I was privy to a phone call because VS told me, she said, he don't like you. She said, I don't know why, and she said, I do know why. He gets mad because you look the way you look, you make us laugh, and we really love you over here, and blah, blah. And I get it. I understand it. A lot of people is intimidated by a cross-eyed man, a man with yellow teeth. They can't say that no more because I got to whiten up, okay? With yellow teeth that can sit here and have a conversation. So what we're really talking about for all the new people, what we're really talking about for the people that don't know, and they used to be given a name, I'm talking about a blogger with a woman that used to be out in these YouTube streets. Cause I got to speak for my new folks. I got new people that don't know what we talking about. It was an individual, her name was VS, and she would dox and she would do a lot of things. One of the major things that she did, she hit a woman in IHOP, knocked her wig off, her leg was hurting, the lady went to the hospital, the lady pressed charges, and she went to jail. And a lot of people applied pressure from Grease Nation. A blogger had a lot of grease on her face, kept calling the court, and then you had people that was calling and everything like that. So the court was pressured to get this woman 3 years to not be on social media and probation. So that's what happened. So all the new people, a lot of y'all don't know who I was talking about because you wasn't over there, you wasn't there. But it was somebody that would dox, pull up death records, and she would do a whole lot of stuff. She said some crazy stuff about me. A lot of crazy shit said about me, but she never knew to really knock at me like that because she knew, baby, I'm going to go toe-to-toe with you. But to a lot of folks, she made cry. A lot of folks she had depressed. A lot of folks really got ran off of YouTube for what that woman did. You weren't going to run me off of YouTube, but a lot of folks got ran off because of her.
Preacher now.
Okay. So a lot of people had got ran off of YouTube. That was my coworker. She said preacher. So a lot of people had got ran off of YouTube because of the intervention. And it was a lot of big thing at the IHOP gate. And I'll post that video. Whoever got that video, give it to me so I can share it so people can see it. Who ain't coming here and not fight and, you know, real evil. Oh, I told y'all I ain't scary, Susie. And woman got herself in trouble, didn't listen, and act ignorant and went to jail. You know, she went to jail. Hit that woman. I said, please don't let her hit the purse. I didn't want to hit that lady purse. I said, please don't hit the lady purse. You know, hit the woman. She had a headache. Old lady just hit her. You know, the lady was walking a race. She's already suffering. She already on the sick and shut in list. She's already sick and she shut in. But that particular day, she got her walker and she went to that IHOP to confront this woman, for the people that don't know, because she reached out to VS for some furniture. So VS politely said, be KILL yourself, with, told her, the woman, to go X yourself off. And so that woman was very upset. So she came to the IHOP with sunglasses. They lived in the same neighborhood. So she went to the IHOP and the woman got up and she said, oh no, boom, she hit her, knocked her down, and she said, I ain't been following you, you crazy, I ain't following you, woman, you have been following me, yeah, y'all gonna learn today not to mess with me, yeah, she bleeding and everything. I said, what the world going on in that IHOP? All them white people, this before the Rona been going around. They couldn't do that then because they couldn't do that back then. Today they couldn't do that because it would have been shut down. But that was before the Rona and all that type of stuff. Even though I do believe that was a setup. But anyhow, because she was going to meet a crackhead, a woman that she's a blog. I think this woman is on crack or on drugs or on super glue. She's on some heroin. I don't know what she's on, but the woman to me got a problem. So could we shout out my friend? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pray for your friend too. We're gonna pray for Nick, all the Nicks out there that is suffering right now, all the people that is going through. Y'all stay prayed up. I need to see the video. I only been watching YouTube for a year. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely try to get that and share it to you guys. So that's what that was that situation. So that's my comment on that particular interview. Okay, it need to be somebody else. That individual need to come on the Wiley Show because there's some questions that I would ask that individual. Some good, powerful questions I would ask. And this is what I have to say about the movies that I've been watching, right? So I've been watching, Madam C.J. Walker with Octavia Spencer. I don't know how to pronounce the lady's name. Excuse me, I'm really bad with names, so excuse me. Octavia Spencer. Beautiful actress, right? So that movie was not going to happen at first because they wanted to pay that woman pennies. They didn't want to pay her the right amount. And LeBron James stepped in and said, no, pay this woman what she's worth. Pay this woman what she's worth, because she was going to pull out of the project because she wasn't getting paid what her worth. You know how they pay these actresses, and Monique been trying to tell y'all forever. She been trying to tell y'all forever that they don't pay black actresses what they're worth. And you easily can tell it when Forrest put out a list. No black actresses are on that list. Not no Whoopi Goldberg, not no Halle Berry. Now what these people have, they have a stist of resumes, but when they're talking about that coinage, their coins don't match up to their resume. And that's a fact. For a lot of these black actresses and actors too, but especially with the black women that's in Hollywood, they're not getting paid nowhere near close to their white counterparts. And their white counterparts, the women, they're even saying, hey, we're not getting paid equally. And some of the women getting multi-million-dollar paydays, and they're complaining that their money is not like their male counterparts. And black women ain't even getting a multi-million-dollar payday. They would love to see $1 million, $2 million, you know. But anywho, just a little history lesson on that. So I watched the movie. It was an incredible story. I cried. I was laughing. It was inspiring to see this black woman, Madam C.J. Walker, to be a black woman in the 20s, and before the 60s, before the 70s, before this woman empowerment. This woman have been standing up for women's rights, women entrepreneurship, when it was so unpopular, even with black men. It was a part where Booker T. Washington and her got into it, and he was talking about, this is the reason why women need to stay in their place, because Madam C.J. Walker wanted to speak at his convention in the movie, and he wasn't letting her speak. So she went up on the stage and she spoke and said, listen, Booker T. I want you to endorse my company, because she tried to have a faculty to sell her products, and getting an endorsement from Booker T. Washington was a very powerful endorsement, because he was a very popular black man in the black community, well known, so people would flourish her company, right? So she went up there, she spoke, beautiful speech, and she made a statement that it's some brilliant, we all have some brilliant wives, and their talent is getting wasted by just being in the kitchen. And a lot of the wives some of them was more wiser and smarter than their husbands, but they couldn't do a lot because it's been a condition that women were this way, men was this way, and this was a male world. And Madam C.J. Walker, she tried to get Booker T. Washington's wife to tell him to endorse her company, and she was like, oh no, I'm not involved in my husband politics. And another part of the movie that I feel that happens now, that a lot of women in power struggle with, is how to get a man, how to not degrade, how to keep your manhood, how to keep your place as a man when you have your woman that is a boss or woman that's entrepreneur. And I think one of the flaws of Madam C.J. Walker in this movie, she was so focused on building her company, and she kind of neglects her marriage, because her focus was creating jobs, helping the race, being a millionaire, getting that paper. And her marriage flopped because she was, oh, this is my business. It wasn't a we thing. It was, this is my company, blah, blah, Madam C.J. Walker. And so her husband and their marriage flopped. And what do men do when they feel like they're not getting home from their wives or from their woman? They go get another woman. And the woman that he got was one of her employees, one of her sale girls. And she was like light-skinned, looked real good too. Yeah, real good. She wasn't, you know. So I can see why. So they got it in. So the movie, if you all did not see it, you all need to go see it. It's on Netflix. Incredible movie. So I'm watching it, right? And it's like she was a multimillionaire. But one thing, I'm trying to fact check that. So in the movie, they pretty much put out that Madam C.J. Walker stole the idea from another woman that came up with the formula. And she wanted to work with her at first because she put the products in Madam C.J. Walker's hair, and her hair started to grow. And she went to this woman and said, listen, let's go into business. She said, oh no, I can't go into business with you. Pretty much you fat, you black. I don't want to go into business. No, not with you. So when Madam C.J. Walker, she went home and she put her own product together, and not knowing, I didn't know that she stole the formula from her, but she made it more world renowned because she put the work in, the time in. She knew how to promote, she knew how to market, and she knew how to push her business because she had a vision. She wasn't small-minded. And this, we're talking about 1918, 16, you're talking about the early 1900s, that this woman mindset, I need a faculty. So Annie Malone, I'm from St. Louis. Yeah, she stole the idea from Annie Malone, and she did steal the idea. She stole that. She Beyonce that woman idea. She stole that woman idea, and made it a better idea. She stole the idea and she promoted it and built it off a stolen idea. It was a stolen idea. That wasn't good. But sometimes, but look at all the jobs that she created, but she did steal that person idea. But that woman didn't find out until years later that this woman stole her formula. Now, back in the day, there's no way you can get away with that now, because you can go and get it tested. You can get your chemist to test out the product, test out the formula, to see that you steal this from her, and it's still not good. But she Beyonce that idea, and I ain't mad at her. She was poor, she was washing, and you know, I ain't talking about washing in the wash machine to dry, baby. You have to scrub that stuff over something, man. She said, man, hey, Wiley, would you would have done the same thing? Hell yes, I would have done the same thing, stole that idea and went and built my multi-million-dollar company. Hell yes, I would have did. Throw integrity out the window. I would have stole that idea and became a multi-millionaire, okay? I would have stole that idea too. And I will tell you, if I had an idea like that, and I would have stole it too. I ain't gonna lie. How did he end up? Family, friends, God. So, how did she end up? Of course, she passed away. She had kidney failure, and back in the day, they didn't have no dialysis, any of that. So, it was no cure for kidney disease. So, she died. And her daughter was a lesbian, okay? Her daughter was played by Tiffany Haddish, right? So, her daughter was a lesbian, had a husband that was helping the other woman, the other entrepreneur that did not want to deal with Madam C.J. Walker. They was in beef competition, so he was give her some information about Madam C.J. Walker business affairs. So, but Madam C.J. Walker was pressuring her daughter to get married, so you can have this legacy, because it's pretty much, I'm going to die. I'm going to end it. But one thing that I like about Madam C.J. Walker, she hired this man, this black attorney, and he was able to be the brains to negotiate to put her business in order. She wasn't a dumb woman. What some of her practices could be questioned? Yes, because you can't be going around stealing people's ideas. But what she did for black women and jobs that she created for black people is incredible. It is an awesome, beautiful thing. But should she have some criticism for stealing that woman idea? Should the other woman? So I'm glad that they put, what's the other woman name? Somebody put her name in here. Let me make sure I put Annie Malone. I'm glad that they put Annie's story in there as well. So that was very beautiful for the filmmakers, for the writers to write this other woman in, for somebody that did not know, like Wiley. I did not know that this was some Annie. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that that idea that the product that Madam C.J. Walker was selling and promoted, she stole it from another black woman. Okay? So somebody said if it ain't patented product, you're right. You're right. If it ain't patent, somebody can take your idea and just do it, you know. But I will tell you this, I'm glad that they gave that woman, and this is what my head spin. I need to speak to somebody from her family, from Annie's family. I want to speak to somebody from her family, because I would like to know more of Annie's story. You know what I'm saying? I would like to know more about her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to research her and try to track down a family member and to get their side and get their story, because I'm curious to know how do they feel getting Madam C.J. Walker getting so promoted and sold on this pedestal, and they stole this idea. I would love to hear what they got to say. Let me write that down. What am I ain't gonna forget. I ain't gonna forget that name. She could at least cut that woman a check for it. Absolutely. So I'm curious. I'm just really, really curious to know how do they feel about that. I'm really, really curious about that. Yes. But overall, the movie was good. Ruthless. Let's talk about Ruthless, right? Tyler Perry new show on BET Plus. I went on Tyler Perry Instagram. He said, "Watch my new show. This coat. I got this new show. I don't the Ruckadushi. This is the Ruckadushi coat or whatever. But that show is so good. I love the show because I think Tyler Perry is listening. The scenes wasn't drawn out. Them scenes And Ruthless, it was a beautiful series on BET Plus. Baby, I got my life. For this leader in this cult, he is a gay man. And he said, I'm gonna cleanse you. And what he mean by cleanse, he's gonna drug you up and give you the pain. That's the clean, give you some pain. And so it's really good. That show, man, this weekend was lit because I was watching a lot of shows, and I'm like, Tyler Perry is listening to the criticism because that writing in Ruthless was off the chain. Off the chain. So y'all go and see Ruthless. Definitely it was great. Off the chain, credible. The cast, it was a good show. It was really good. Then there was another show that I was watching, and then I'm gonna close and I'm gonna go. Black Lightning. I was watching Black Lightning over the weekend. Another great African American actresses and actors. Very good. I was watching it. I said, man. So I was catching up on a lot of shows over the weekend, and I really will use it. Then I was on Instagram. I went to DJ's at DJ Nice. He had a pretty much, he was DJing on Instagram and have like this virtual house party. It was lit. I mean, it was so many people in that chat. I never been in a chat over 100,000 people in there. Like, they was on Instagram deep. So it was off the chain. So if y'all went in that chat, I don't know what was y'all doing because it was lit. He was playing some hits, some classics. I should have even told my mom to tune in because I was like, oh, I had a good time. It was a beautiful idea, and I'm so happy that brother is getting the followers and getting the recognition. So D Nice. So D Nice is the DJ, right? So he was DJing on Instagram because you can't go nowhere. It's like a quarantine party. It was definitely dope. Incredible idea. I think a lot of people need to be smart. Do they listening parties online? Do a concert online? I didn't know any of that. So now you say he's an OJ. He's been in the game since the 80s. See, I didn't know that. And see, this virus is a blessing to a lot of people that are now going online and showing the new version of entertainment. So this is a time for celebrities like Brandy to go online, do a concert, to really let people know, since you stuck at home, this is a good way so people get to know who you are. If you stuck at home, this is a good way for you to put that camera in your face and be creative. This is a great moment for you, and it's just a good time. So I will be doing my morning show tomorrow. I'll definitely doing my morning show tomorrow with some things that I do want to talk about. I'm going to get into celebrity gossip tomorrow with you guys at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting back into my mode. I needed a couple of days off just to relax because I was literally burning myself to the core because I was doing too much. I went to Atlanta, then doing shows, then on the phone, going on helping other people with their shows. Then I got a good interview booked this week. I ain't going to say the name, but y'all know who this person is. They're a singer. They are known. They're not a D-list singer. I think we got it scheduled for Wednesday. I ain't gonna say the name of the person, but this particular person is in a group. That's all I'm gonna give you. They're in a group. They're famous. Y'all know who this person is. And their publicist reached out, and we got an interview scheduled. So. I'm not gonna say the person's name because I don't want to jinx it because I gotta wait to have it. So I hope this week that it goes through because baby, you'll be saying that day, then I pull out and they be like, I'm sick. But it's an interview that is scheduled for this. So we got a lot of people. I think a lot of y'all love my who was the artist that I had on? God, the snake guy. I can't even get his name out. The rapper that had on. Oh my God, what's his name? It's Snake. What is Snake? Oh my God. What is his name? It's not just Snake. It's something else I mentioned. Man. Oh my God. I don't know his name. I love your show because it would be great. Oh my God. Yeah, I had them just on. Cause somebody remember the day I had them just on. Hey, I got so many names in my head. Oh my gosh. I know it's Snake. What is the name of this man's name? I really enjoyed your morning show. Thank you. Interstate Snake. Thank you. So he was on the show. A lot of people was loving it. I'm like, what? I love your interview. And, you know, people be watching in the industry and stuff like that. So I'm like, I love your interview with Interstate Snake. So I'm going to bring this artist to come on your show. I'm like, okay. Thank you. Because I'll be doing it. I'll be like, don't nobody be watching this stuff. And I just do it because I love interviewing people. But once I got done with that, I got this connect and this call, and I was like, okay, I'm really looking forward to it. So we shall see sometime this week. But I do have my show in the morning. I'm definitely going to do it back and doing a morning show to do it again. So I'm going to do my morning show. And then before I get home, once I get off, I'm going to just put my phone in my car and just come live to y'all and just chit chat to y'all. Okay? Ain't used to be rushing home for what? Is anything that y'all want to ask me that I did not talk about that y'all want to know my opinion on before I go? The floor is open. What do y'all want me to talk about? Anybody want me to talk about something that I did not mention in this video? And please let me know what y'all want me to talk about tomorrow, because I'm really excited to get back on the air with y'all in the morning. All right, let me see. What up? I see my mods in the house. How y'all doing? Shout out to y'all. Sorry for taking that break, because y'all be looking forward to a brother going live every day. Every day. And I get it. So okay, I don't have any questions in the chat. I have to watch the replay come on last. A lot of people are not working, so maybe not as many will be waking up early. I'm just saying, I get it. Well, I still have to get up early. I still have to get up early, so people just have to watch the replay. So I'm not gonna be on lengthy. I ain't gonna have no lengthy show. I'm gonna get to it, talk about what I'm gonna talk about, and be done with it. Because some people still get up early because, you know, they so conditioned because they got kids, and then some people just conditioned to get up early. Definitely, I want y'all to keep us in our prayer. We have to wear our masks today. And we have somebody that's on isolation, not because of the coronavirus, other stuff. But just keep me in your prayers. So I'm like, man, please don't let this break out here. Please don't let it break out here, because I do not want to take no Rona home, okay? No Rona, no Pona, no nothing. I don't want to take any of these things to my house. I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all. I don't want to take no Rona, no nothing home with me, okay? I just definitely don't. Especially if you ain't paying nobody no sick time, and I ain't got time to be hooked up to no oxygen, to no ventilators, to no nothing, okay? But everybody is worried. I think my nurse home was worried. Every nurse home, they talking to other nurse homes that are having breakouts at their place that y'all not hearing on the media, and they're nervous because they're like, man, we don't have enough masks. If we have this breakout, it's hard to contain it. The hospitals, pretty much, we will have to treat. We will have to treat them at the nursing home, and if it's serious, then they can only go out there real serious. But if they're having like mild symptoms, they're not going to say hospitalize them. They're going to keep them in their room. But then again, you still got patients, you still got the people to worry about. Then you still got other employees, and it's hard to keep people in their room and isolation. Some of these people don't want to listen. Some of these patients be like, no, I ain't staying in my room, I'm gonna walk around, and you can't force them. So it's definitely yeah. I don't know anything about that person. I don't know anything what's going on with that person. I don't even watch them folks. Half of these people I don't even watch. Now, I did watch the Impressive channel, and she did give a shout out to the Wiley WEEKEND show. I've been watching a lot of celebrity gossip material. I rarely watch people in this sector, the beef sector. I don't watch them anymore. I don't. A lot of them folks, I just don't. I'm bored with it. It's draining. I did so much with it. And give me something new. Give me something fresh. A lot of them I don't watch. I did see Brother Jay crying with no tears because he lost his friend. He crying because he's about to get laid off. Man, that's what you get when you get a house built from the ground up. A lot of stuff I could say about that, but you know, he grieving. girl by now. A tear come out his face. How you crying? You ain't got no tears. Oh, y'all. And I don't know why. I don't know why I came up on this platform. I don't know why I came up on this platform. I'm sorry. They gonna lay me off. I'm sorry. You want my cash app? Just put my cash app in there. Put my cash app up in there. They gonna let me off. And I know they gonna let me off. Why you up there speaking in existence? You ain't got no job to be laid off. I know they gonna let me off. I just know it. That man about to use a layoff excuse so y'all can send cash apps. I'm looking like, he ain't got no tears coming out. Oh, they about to lay me off. They about to. They didn't lay him off. You better listen to these people's words when you about to get scammed. They about to lay me off. I just know it. I know it. I know they're going to lay me off. Did they lay you off? Well, where is your tears, man? He needs to go through a Wiley crying session. Go to Wiley crying class one-on-one. Because baby, I'm going to teach you how to get snot, tears. Because he needs to go to one of my courses. Because, baby, that was pathetic. That was a pathetic story. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I lost my friend. And I just lost my friend. Put my gas out. I'm so sorry. And regular talking about he bad with the B-sec. I really wanted to slap him. I really wanted to get up. I had to start watching because I was getting mad. I said, I wish I was in there so I can get my good old nasty slap. Because them type of people need to be slapped. And oh, man, I know I'm going to get laid off. I'm going to get laid off. No, we going to talk about you. You got all them degrees, man. Get one of them degrees out your the pocket. You a doctor this, doctor that. And you worry about getting laid off because you mad because ain't nobody booking a room. No overpriced rooms in your house. He mad because ain't nobody getting a room at the Airbnb. Them rooms ain't getting rented out. I'm looking like, this man is pathetic. He said he went over and teaching school online. So they about to lay off. How you an online teacher about to get laid off? How is you an online teacher and getting laid off? That make you a pathetic professor. How you get laid off and you work for an online school? You work for an online school and they lay you off. What is she doing? You still here? Hold on, y'all. You still here? Oh yeah, I'm still here. You about to go home?
Gotta go home, or Corona will get you.
Okay. She look beautiful. A lot of stuff. I had to speak to her. I had to speak to her. I saw her in my visual vision. Let me make sure she ain't hear me talking. I had to talk to her. Let me go while I get out here. Let me not start flirting with people. If somebody get mad if I start flirting. He made him a fake online university. That is his name, please. He ain't got no job. I'm looking like y'all pray for that brother. Pray for Brother Jay. He's about to get laid off list. Okay, so pray for that brother that he don't get laid off. Pray for him that he keeps his job. Y'all pray for him. Pray for him. Pray for him. Pray for him. Woo. Thank you all so much. In the morning, we will cover a lot of stuff. And if you can't make the morning show, watch the replays. I'm not coming back on today. I'm not going to come back on today. I'm going to give y'all again. I'm going to do a lot more videos. But I got to take me some more rest. I ain't done resting. AK ain't done watching my shows. But I will be back on tomorrow for the morning show. Okay, the morning show. Then once I get off, I come on and talk to y'all. I can't really do the lunch break thing because they don't want us leaving the building. And I'm definitely not about to have this phone on when I'm at work because everybody going to try to get some camera time. and they want to get to talking. They're gonna be talking about other stuff, and talk about other coworkers. It's gonna be a whole bunch of drama. So I'm gonna have to follow my mind and just keep it right here. Yeah, so 5:30 on the East Coast. Jesus be a dry Scott. That man he even had no sock. And y'all know I miss Nick at night. Can y'all tell Nick at night to unblock me? Tell her I miss her. I done messed up that bridge. I actually like Nick at night. I actually do like her. She just don't understand my type of comedy. She just don't get it. But I miss her. And she, and she been shout out to her customers too. They been looking good and what is that? The pajamas. They been looking good in the pajamas. They been looking good, real good in the pajamas. So shout out to them. No, Wiley, you gotta feed us. Nick said no. Baby, he gave me on net. And I used to love going and checking her out on Instagram. I used to love scrolling because she's so beautiful. But I kind of pressed the gas on the sock thing. But it was funny. It was so funny. Man, that was a funny beef. Baby, that was one of my funniest beef. Y'all, that was one of my funniest beef. Okay, yeah, Wiley, lying, crying classes, 476 a week. But she's beautiful though. But she should have. But let me stop, because she couldn't handle my roast of the gag. Oh yeah, you went on that. Oh my God. And she said, Wiley, what did she say? She said, Wiley can't be. She said something about Wiley. What did she say? She said Wiley can't be trusted. No, Wiley is fake. I'm like, what you talking about? What I'm fake for? I'm just sitting here talking about the situation. I told her she was going to cancel. Baby, she gave me a good old cancel, but don't worry, I'll make it up to her. She said I was fake, but I still like her though. That ain't gonna never change. I still like her, and I'm still gonna get her pajamas. Still want to meet her though. Still want to take her out for coffee and some tea. I still like her, regardless of what she said about me. I know she blocked me, but we want to wish her well. Thank you all so very much. Go back for the replay, and I will see y'all in the morning. Okay? And moderators, if I don't wake up, please call me. Wiley, are you up? Are you up? Are you up? Are you up, Wiley? Are you up? Call me in the morning. Call me if I don't get up. You had to take a me moment. Yes, I had to take a me moment. I had to take a me moment. I'm telling you. It's nothing like taking a me moment. It's nothing like taking a place where you have to just reflect and watch a movie. And I don't feel guilty about it. I kind of feel bad because I want to be on all the time. But the downfall of being on all the time creatively, you get them creative blocks. Like, what am I talking about? Like, I talked about everything. I'm like, what am I talking about? And then I don't have time to really think, you know. Now they gonna talk about Wiley get coochie yet. Let me stop. And she's still over there talking. She over there flirting. That's what she doing. Let me hear her go, because she ain't about to be on here, because I ain't taking her home. So she better get to walking. Because I ain't taking her home. She better get to walking. Let me hurry up. Let me wave on my window. No ride. Because I don't want all that social distancing. So me get to walking. And she right over there. She gonna sit down. Oh, you gonna mind? Take me out? You better get to walking. You didn't talk. How long I been on this air? And she over there talking. She been over there talking for a good 45 minutes. She would have been at home then. She up there sitting there wanting to talk. Let me hurry up and go get in my car right now. I'm in my car right now. I got to go. I don't know what lie I'm gonna tell her. I don't know if I got to put my baby to bed, pick my baby up from daycare, or get my girl. No, I'm gonna tell them I got to get my girl from work. But I'm gonna get a good old lie, and y'all might hear it on the air. But this is how you have to tell people. Oh no, my girl ain't gonna kind of like. My girl ain't gonna kind of like me trying to take you home. My girl like me to get home, and I gotta pick up for work, and she ain't really kind of cool with me taking nobody home right then and there. She ain't kind of cool with me taking her. So my girl kind of want me to get home, so I gotta go. So I'll see you at work tomorrow. Hit it. Oh let me go. Let me go. No, I'm for real. Let me go, but she'll try to get up here. Wiley, wait. I've been around. I've been here, y'all. I did a video yesterday in the dark. I mean, I'm coming back. I spoiled y'all. Like, I spoiled my audience. Like, this is the price when you go live a lot, you spoil your audience. Because I would give y'all 2-3 videos a day. And I couldn't even took 2 days off. 2 days off work. 2 days off. And I was off a weekend. I rarely get a weekend off. And let me tell y'all, I rarely get a weekend off. Like, we get a weekend maybe once every 4 weeks. So when I got my weekend off, I said I want to chill with me for the weekend. I want to chill with me for these 2 days. So, and I'm, chill with me for these 2 days. So I got to be back for the morning show, get my tea, and chill with y'all in the morning. Dad, I got to go and make a stop. I gotta go make a stop and pick something at the, I think I gotta pick up something at the P.O. box. Yes, PJ Shea White. All right, y'all. See y'all later. I would play my intro music, but I ain't got it on the CD yet. But stay tuned. It will be. Thank you so much, Wiley. What's up, boy? You're not supposed to be out because of baby. I'm out. I ain't stunned with these people talking about. I'm in my car. I'm in essential work services. Okay, I got my badge. Bam! I want my badge. I got it in my pocket. And I ain't get my letter. I meant to get my letter. I ain't got my letter. I'm supposed to have my letter just in case they pull me over. But I got my badge. I got my healthcare badge. All right. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all later. Peace.